Hey guys, Isaiah LeBron here, back again with another video. Here I am talking about how I'm going to scale to $100,000 per month in 2024, and I'm showing you my plan and exactly how I'm going to do it and the exact mechanisms and my theory on how I'm going to scale to 100K a month this year. So let's get straight into it. First and foremost, this is underpinned by making clients rich. My product is going to be the best in the market, and I currently think it is the best in the market because I know how to get my clients results, and I know the exact step-by-step plan to take them from where they're at now to financial freedom, 10, 20, 30, 40K a month, because I literally did that for myself, and my business partner has done that for himself as well, and we're doing it together. So literally, it's double the power to make sure you're getting to your goal, right? So we're building a service and a product so potent, so results driven, that I know that scaling to 100K a month is inevitable. I'm not thinking about $100,000 a month, right? I'm not thinking about making 100K a month in 2024. I'm thinking about how can I make my clients so much fucking money that they keep paying me because I keep solving their problems with my solution, right? I'm thinking about every single day, how am I going to make my clients rich? How am I going to make my clients skilled enough to make enough money to do whatever the fuck they want, right? That's what I'm thinking about on a daily basis. And this is why that's going to be so me making $100,000 a month is the byproduct of making my clients rich, right? And a lot of people are not thinking about this. A lot of people are not thinking about this. I don't know why. Because in order to make a hell of a lot of money, you need to make sure your clients make a hell of a lot of money, and you need to make sure their problems are solved. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you the exact models I'm going to use and the models I'm going to use for my clients as well. So first and foremost, we have to know exactly what models we are using and what vehicle we're using to get to 100K a month, right? And how we're going to make our clients rich. So first of all, we have our service assemblies, right? We have, guys, I want you to really zoom out of this SMMA, IPGA, B2B lead generation space, marketing and sales space in general, and really just look at what are these business structures, right? What are we exactly delivering? And chances are, right, guys, I want you to think about it like this. You know how any food you eat, it either has protein, carbs, or fats, right? Those are your three macronutrients or micronutrients, whatever. Same thing with services and even products, right? So our service assemblies are done for you businesses, done with you businesses, or done for you structures, done with you structures, and do it yourself structures, as you can see here. These are our service assemblies, meaning this is the vehicle of which we are in, right? So for example, if you run an SMA, chances are you run a done for you business, right? If you run a coaching model, chances are you run a done with you business. Chances are if you have a course and you're selling that course, you have a do it yourself business, right? But what I'm seeing in 2024 is we're going to stray away from jargon and marketing angles, right? SMMA, IPGA, growth partner, build and release, marketing angles like this, because guys, these are literally marketing angles. These are marketing angles. These don't mean anything. And what I'm seeing in the market is we're going to focus on, oh my bad, I don't know why I did that. We're going to focus on, okay, what is our service assemblies? Are we running a done for you business, a done with you business, or a do it yourself business? Or are we cleaving and amalgamating all three of these? Or are we just using a done with you or do it yourself? Or maybe we're just using a done for you and a little bit a done with you. Or maybe we have a course we're doing yourself, but we also have a done with you aspect of it as well, right? So we're going to focus on these service assemblies rather than what is the name that we're running. Excuse me. What is the name? Oh, I have no idea where I'm at now. Here we are. So what is, we're going to forget about the jargon and marketing angles here. We're going to focus on what service assemblies are we running, because that's essentially the solution, right? Our clients either want a done for you service, a done with you service, or do it yourself or service, or a little bit of both, or a little bit, or just maybe two of these aspects, right? That's all our clients want. These are solutions, right? So this is why I always say we have to focus on our clients' problems so we can curate solution around those problems. Because as I mentioned in my last video about offers, about how to create offers without crazy guarantees this year in 2024, we have to first solve tick problems for our ICP, right? We have to have a deploying mechanism of our solution to make sure we solve those tick problems, and then we can partner up with our ideal client and then keep going up the pyramid of solving their sub problems and then their co-problem and then their overarching problem. And then once they solve these the overarching problem, it's going to create new problems if they want to scale even further, right? So you're going to be the first person they go to because you already solved their problems in the past, first of all, for free when you solve these tick problems, as I mentioned in my offer video. But then you're also partnering with them, and then they're also buying into your service, and now you're solving these key problems as well to make sure client acquisition is fixed, or making sure we get to 60K a month, or making sure we get to 70 appointments a month, right? Whatever the overarching problem is, you're going to create a solution around that. And how do you get to that? To that point is doing quality market research, right? So this is very, very important. I highly recommend you watch that video. It's very important of what we're talking about here, right? So what I'm focusing on is less of jargon and marketing angles, such as running an SMMA or running an IPGA or running a growth partner business or doing build and release offers. And I'm pushing that to the side. I'm making sure my clients don't focus on that. I'm making sure I focus and my clients focus on service assemblies, right? Okay, what business are you running at the moment? A done for you, a done with you, or do it yourself? And what I always recommend, especially with the clients that are beginning and they don't know anything, or they have a little bit of experience, but they just need a roadmap, I always tell them, before you do a done with you business, do a done for you business so you can gain experience and know exactly what you're talking about. So when you do go into a coaching model, right, you know the exact roadmap and frameworks you need to give your clients so they can become successful because you've already done it for yourself, right? But what I'm seeing here today is, and what I'm doing for our funnel, for me and my business partners funnel, is we're cleaving all three of these service assemblies. Why? Because we know that we have an ideal client, right? But there are multiple archetypes of that ideal client. And some of that ideal clients, they need just a done for you service. They need just a done with you service, or they just need a done, a do-it-yourself service, in the form of courses or whatnot, or just information selling or products, standalone products. But we understand some prospects, in order to reach their goal, they need all three, right? And that's what we're incorporating in our funnel, as you can see here, and I'll get to that in a second. So we really want to focus on the core first principles of business, these three things right here, right? Because these three things correlate to solving problems, because these vehicles are just a modem of how you're servicing your solution, if that makes sense, okay? So how am I going to make 100K a month in 2024? So this is our funnel at a very high level in 2024, and this is exactly the same framework we're using for our clients, all right? Because no matter what offer you're using, whether it's a B2B or B2C, this is going to work as long as you know how to solve problems, because that's what we're going to focus on in 2024, all right? Well, at least, my clients and I, that's what we're going to focus on, okay? So our funnel at a very high level is we are creating front-end solution assets, right? We have a data bank of solutions that are in the form of either long-form video sales letters, standalone documents, bespoke growth plans, etc. And we have that in a sort of an incubation bank, in a Google Drive, if you will. And so when we want to market our products, our services, and our solutions, we have lead magnets capable of attracting new prospective buyers into our funnel, and then we can nurture them along the way so then they can make a well thought out decision on going with us, right? Because first of all, they have to trust us to make sure we can actually solve their problem, and they have to make sure we have that solution to solve their problem, and we want to make them have an informed decision, right? And that's why nurturing is so important, and that's why literally saying to your client, hey, I want to make sure you make an informed decision on your purchase today, because I want to make sure I can solve your issues. And the reason why we're on this call today, the reason why we're going along with this, is because I have a solution to your problem, right? But I want to make sure I am the best fit for you. So I want you to have a little bit of think, make sure you are the best fit for me as well, and make sure I'm the best fit for you as well. Because ultimately, I want to work with you for the next 3 to 5 years, not the next 3 to 6 months, right? That's it. You guys need to start thinking about that, right? Because we are in the longevity game. We do not want to be a one-trick pony, a overnight marketing success, or one night, business opportunity success. We want to be in the game long-term, and we want to make millions of dollars. At least that's what me and my clients want, right? We want to be in this game long enough to see extraordinary profits and extraordinary personal branding. So that's what we're focusing on in 2024. So first of all, we have front-end solution assets, right? We're marketing on the front end, on front-end platforms for free. So I'm going to show you exactly what this looks like. All right, sorry, I had to take a sip of water because it's getting serious right now. It is getting serious because, guys, this is very, very important to understand. So we have these front-end solution assets, right? We're marketing on front-end platforms for free. So, for example, guys, if I go on my YouTube, right? Let's go on my YouTube, for example. And so I can just show you how we're playing this out in real time, because people don't show you this because they want to gatekeep a lot of stuff. I'm not here to gatekeep stuff. I'm here to solve your problems. So literally do the same thing that I'm doing, because I'm solving people's problems in real time. All right. So I have these front-end solution assets, such as this video. I'm marketing on front-end platforms for free. So for example, on my YouTube channel, I have videos dating back months of how we booked 30 plus sales calls and added $1 million in pipeline value for one of my clients. There's a lot of people in our space that don't know how to deliver for clients, and they're struggling with that. They're struggling with booking, if you're B2B lead gen agency, you're struggling with delivering results, you're struggling with delivering sales calls. I literally have a video showing you word for word the script that I'm using, and like literally the word for word script that I'm using, and that you can use the frameworks and the principles that I applied there for my client to get them amazing results, right? So they can pay me, hefty sums of performance fees, and you can apply the same principles for yourself, right? And that is a solution to your problem, right? I have videos on here that show you the exact framework I use to book 20 sales calls every single week. This only has 34 views. Guys, if you apply what I say in that video, you're going to be ahead of many different agency owners and the whole entire market, because 34 viewers, maybe one or two are probably taking action on that video, because a lot of people watch YouTube videos as passive, just entertainment. Right? What I'm giving you is solutions. And if you apply what I say, I promise you, you're going to get results and you're going to make money, because I've done it for myself. I'm very passionate in these things, because this information like this changes people's lives, right? I was a sales rep for Charlie Morgan. I know the perspective of what it takes to change a person's life. And when a person's life has changed and they come back to you and say, hey, I'm so glad you did this for me. I'm so glad you gave me the right information. I'm so glad you pushed me into this program, because if you didn't push me, I don't know where I would be. I'd just be a regular guy, an NPC going to college. But I'm so glad that you handled my objection. Do you know how good I felt when I heard those, when I heard those things and I got those messages? Now imagine the same thing for your clients, right? When a client tells me like, hey, we've tried over 5 different lead generation agencies. You're the only one that works. You're the only one that brings us results. And you're the only one that cares about our business. That is the best feeling in the world, guys. And that changes people's lives. So this is I'm very serious about these things. All right. So please take my advice. Please just do it. All right. These are solution-based assets that I have in incubation, and these are solving people's problems, right? So as mentioned, I'm marketing on YouTube because it's for free and it's solving people's problems, right? So these videos are front-end solution assets, okay? So specifically on those videos, I also have back-end call to actions for a call, right? So full transparency, I do have a service and product to sell. I do have a solution to sell, but I'm not shoving it down your throat. I want to make sure you make an informed decision to go with us, and I want to make sure I solve a problem for you for free first, right? If I didn't solve a problem for you for free first, I don't want to take you on, right? I don't want to take you on. I want you to apply what I mentioned in my YouTube videos and make 5, 10, 20K a month before you partner up with us and scale your business to 40, 50, 60, 100K a month, right? And be on the same trajectory we are on, right? But I have those on the back end. I'm not shoving down call to actions down my prospect's throat. I'm not shoving down call to actions down your guys' throat. I just want to make sure you listen to what I'm saying and apply it, right? Because these are sound principles that will last you quite literally forever. So once a prospect understands that we can solve their problem and we already solve their problem for free, they're going to click on that back end call to action for a call to speak with myself or my team or my business partner, right? And on that call, we're showing and giving specific solutions on that call. And then that leads to the investment, because literally we solved a problem for them for free, for completely free. And we're giving them active solutions on how we can solve their next problems and problems once they solve that problem they're facing at the moment, right? So we're future-proofing their success. And we're showing them that on the call. Excuse me. That was my water bottle. So of course they're going to invest with us, right? So in the investment, depends on what the prospect needs, depends on what their problem is. We have a done for you solution, a done with you solution, or a do it yourself solution. But oftentimes we cleave all three of these together because we know some of our prospects need some things done for them so they can understand how to do it at first, but they also need ongoing coaching and mentoring in terms of of a done with you business. But they also need concrete principles and information that will also save us time, but save them time in terms of small video sales assets or do it yourself courses that they can, or do it yourself videos that they can look at literally forever, because they are evergreen principles that we made in terms of they are videos, right? So we cleave all of these three things together, right? And we're showing our clients how to make this funnel as well. But we always tell our clients, especially if they're beginners, well, definitely if they're beginners, always start with a done for you business, get case studies, get testimonials, get experience. Then once you have that, and once you scale to above 30, 40K a month, 50K a month ideally, then this is when we can switch to partnerships and do a hybrid model of done for you and done with you, right? And then it's either up to you. If you want to become a coach, you can do a hybrid of done with you and do it yourself as well, right? So this is exact funnel that we have our clients doing as well, because we know that, okay, we're going to solve your problem of getting to 10 to 20K a month very easily in a couple months, right? So with a done for you business, but we know more problems are going to arise. So we're going to upsell you on, mastermind in-person events, but we're also going to do, we're also going to show you how to evolve from just doing done for you, right? We're going to show you how to do done with you and done for you. Then we're going to show you how to become a coach and how to scale to 100, 200K a month in cash, right? Which is the trajectory where me and my business partner are on currently, right? So this is very, very valuable because we're showing our clients concrete principles. And once they understand and apply these principles, they're going to become fucking rich. And inevitably, they're going to make us rich because they're going to keep paying us because we keep solving their problems at the end of the day, right? So once they make the investment, once we understand what they need, right, we then move on to client experience, making sure they have world-class client experience, making sure they experience the best fucking service and mentorship they ever gotten. Period. Point blank. Period. We want to make sure that even if they don't want to work with us anymore, I want them to say, "Damn, Max and Isaiah, they really gave me principles and they really solved many of my problems, and I wouldn't have gotten here without them. And ongoing, because of their teachings, I'm going to be set. Even if I don't keep investing with them, I'm going to be set because they teach me so much. They teach me the foundations, and I will always keep those foundations because those are evergreen in business." And that's literally what we're focusing on. We want to make sure our clients have an amazing experience with us, right? And then we also want to make sure we deliver. We want to make sure we're solving their problem, right? So we want to make sure we're delivering a world-class service, a world-class product, and making sure we're solving their problems, right? There's a recurring theme here, guys, right? And I'm going to keep repeating it. We have to keep solving problems. We have to keep building solutions to solve those problems in the quickest possible way. Okay? Right? So as I mentioned, once we solve a problem for them, new problems arise, new problems exist, and then that's where we get the opportunity to cross-sell or upsell them into a new solution that we have on the back end. And they're going to be happy to pay us because we developed a great relationship, we developed a great client experience, we developed a world-class service delivery that they're willing to keep paying us for 3 to 5, 6, 10 years if possible, right? So we focus on that once we solve their current problems. And then from there, we don't even have to do outbound anymore because we have inbound word of mouth systems in place because our solution is so potent, it's so good that all of the market has to experience it. And this is the point where we want to get our clients to this point, and we're going to get our clients to this point, and we have the systems and processes and the paradigm to get our clients to this point, right? And we're doing it. So that's our entire funnel for 2024. It's very simple. It's very, very high level. Of course, there's different, constituents and pillars that are, in each of these pillars, each of these squares here. Excuse me. But, essentially that's what we have here. So at a very high level view, how are we going to make 100K a month? Well, we got to figure out how to make our clients rich. Well, we know how to make our clients rich, right? When they're at the beginning stage, when they have no skills or experience, we show them how to build a done-for-you business. We show them how to build done-for-you offers. We show them how to do the service delivery themselves so they know exactly what they're talking about on discovery calls and sales calls, right? And once they hire a team, they know exactly how to train them. And if things go wrong, they can solve it. Because as long as you don't know how to do your service, and once you start to hire people, if something goes wrong, guys, and you don't know how to deliver your service, your whole business is going to break overnight, right? And the name of this game is having recurring cash, recurring revenue in the bank, and having systems in place to make sure you have longevity in this business, in marketing, all right? So we show them how to do a done-for-you business, and once they get to a certain revenue level, we show them how to do a done-with-you business, and then we show them how to do a do-it-yourself business in hybrid with a done-with-you or done-for-you, or cleaving all three of these together like we're doing for ourselves, right? So that is the natural progression to 0 to 100K a month. Okay, and we're showing our clients exactly how we're doing this because we're doing it for ourselves literally right now, right? So yeah, literally at a very high level view, we are solving, as I mentioned, tick problems, low-hanging fruit problems that we can solve for free with low-risk solutions, and our deploying mechanism is ideally deploying that for free, right? Because we have a lead magnet bank with all of these solutions in place. So we're solving problems for free, right? And the effort and sacrifice on their end is very minimal because we're doing everything for them at first because we solve these ticket problems, whether in the form of long video for sales ads such as videos such as this, or live call masterclasses or training or keynote speeches that we can give to companies to solve their problem on that call and show them a fuller solution. Right? And then we keep going up the pyramid and solve their sub-problems, code problems, and then solve their overarching problems. And then how we keep retention and how we keep a sustainable business is once we solve the overarching problem, new problems will exist. And that's when we can keep showing them solutions and keep building solutions and creating solutions to solve new tick problems once we solve the overarching problem. Because this diagram you see here just gets flips on its head when you solve the overarching problem. Highly recommend you watch the offer video that's on my YouTube channel today because it's very important. It's literally the underpinning of what we're talking about here. So hopefully that gave you clarity on how my business partner and I are going to scale to 100K a month in 2024 and how we're going to make our clients a fuck ton of money using first principles and service assemblies and solving their clients' problems with curating solutions that make sense, that are evergreen. So yeah, if you do want help with this, message me on Instagram. I'll give you a bespoke growth plan on how we'll take you from 0 to 20K to 40K a month, and then we'll show you how to scale to 100K a month from there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.